Hey, I'm Jonathan Baylor, the New York Times best-selling author of The Calorie Myth, and this is chocolate. It might shock you, but in this short presentation, I will show you why chocolate is actually the key to beating your cravings and the secret to lasting weight loss. By simply watching this presentation all the way to the end, you will discover why enjoying delicious and decadent chocolate is the best way to finally put an end to all of your food cravings. You will also discover 4 other powerful superfoods that taste delicious and eliminate your cravings completely. And even better, this happens all without the extra calories, without fattening sugar, and without having to chew on expensive cardboard snacks that actually leave you hungry, unsatisfied, and wanting more. Not only are these 4 tasty superfoods packed with nutrition your body craves, they are proven to fill you up and keep you satisfied for far longer than any of the processed junk you will find on store shelves. Plus, I'm going to show you 3 surprising foods you must avoid at all costs when you have cravings if you ever hope to lose extra belly fat. See, these foods are supposed to help you fight off cravings, but the sad truth is that all 3 of them will only add inches to your waist and slow down your progress. I'll tell you why in a moment, so please just keep watching. Now, I don't know how much longer I'll have this presentation online since it's been way more popular than I expected, so please watch this right now while it's still up. Now, you may think you've tried it all or seen it all when it comes to fighting off hunger. Yet no matter what you try, that nagging feeling of semi-starvation still follows you around all throughout the day. However, I can guarantee that you've never seen anything like what I'm about to reveal to you. See, today you're going to discover a totally different approach to completely eliminating your cravings and the one superfood in particular that makes all the difference. And once you learn this simple trick, it will allow you to effortlessly reach your weight loss goals. The truth is, no matter what diet you are following or how you are trying to lose weight, everyone faces food cravings. What makes it even worse is that there is a big lie floating around out there that will make your cravings twice as bad. I will explain it in just a minute, but first, let me ask you, what's your strongest craving? Is it that moist piece of chocolate cake right after dinner? Or maybe it's the tempting pizza with gooey cheese and that crunchy Chicago crust? Or maybe it's a big bowl of rich, creamy pasta Alfredo? Or perhaps you have a sweet tooth and crave tempting tiramisu alongside an enticing scoop or 2 of vanilla almond ice cream. And when faced with your favorite, you may experience what I call a craving breakdown. That moment when you forget about your goals and mindlessly reach for the temptation in front of you. And it's really important now for you women that are watching, sadly, the cravings can be even worse. Because of their beautifully complex hormonal balance, women can often experience cravings much more intensely than men. In fact, research reported in the Wall Street Journal shows that women experience cravings that are 140% stronger for chocolate and up to 166% stronger for salty snacks than men do. The problem is that these cravings foods are often a surefire way to put on extra pounds if we eat them too often. So what do you do when faced with those kinds of hard to manage cravings? I would bet that like most people, you look for healthy alternatives to satisfy the hunger. Now, I don't mean to make you angry here, but guess what? You've been lied to for a long time when it comes to beating your cravings. The problem is not your biology, and I promise you, it's not just all in your head. The real problem is the fact that you've been lied to for years, and these lies are keeping you from the body you desire and deserve. Remember when I mentioned the 3 foods you must avoid if you want to overcome cravings? These 3 foods are used by many people, maybe even you, who mistakenly believe they are helping to curb their hunger. Yet, just look at their ingredients as I will show you in a moment, and that's enough to tell you that these foods are actually addictive. Even worse is that they do the exact opposite of stopping your cravings. Now, this may sound crazy, however, these three foods are actually engineered to be addictive and will make your cravings worse. I will show you the science that proves this fact in a second, but first, here are the three foods you must avoid if you really want to beat your cravings. First things first, it's those cravings shakes that promise a quick fix to end your hunger. These are filled with high levels of both real sugar and fake sugars such as dextrose, fructose, and maltodextrin. These sugars are proven to create behaviors and thought patterns that mimic drug addiction. Second, 100-calorie snack packs that seem like a good idea until you read the fine print. The problem here is that not only are they filled with sugar, they are also filled with tons of processed junk and empty calories that will only leave your body craving more. Plus, because the calorie content is 80% sugars and carbs, the serving sizes are tiny and will leave you reaching for another 100-calorie snack pack as soon as you finish the first bag. And third are the ever popular health bars. These may be the worst because you think you are eating something healthy when in reality it is just another product designed to make you crave more. Again, these are filled with sugars and other additives that have been proven to cause addictive behavior. Each of these three foods have a few things in common, but all of them are bad. They are filled with empty calories that don't satisfy your body's nutritional needs, and this leaves you yearning for more. They're filled with sugar that spikes your insulin and throws your hormones out of whack, which leaves you hungry. They taste like cardboard and are just not psychologically satisfying to your brain. This leaves you starved and desperate for more. None of these foods turn off what scientists call the hunger switch in your brain. Because of this, your body craves more and more and more. It's really a vicious cycle, and the worst part, many of these foods are actually designed to turn you into an addict searching for her next hit. This is not just me saying this. Scientists and doctors around the world are discovering the same thing. Dr. Nicole Avetta, a professor at the University of Florida Center for Addiction Research and Education, references many studies that show how caloric sweeteners are unique in their ability to trigger what she calls a series of behaviors similar to the effects of illegal and prescription drugs. This compulsive behavior is due to the sweetener's distinctive ability to activate a set of brain and hormonal responses previously thought to be limited to highly regulated drugs such as morphine, cocaine, and even heroin. Now, I don't mean to scare you, but for many of us, understanding and freeing ourselves from these craving addictions is literally a matter of life and death. If you've been using these foods to feed your cravings and you find that it doesn't work, or even worse, that the weight keeps coming back, it's not your fault. You are one of the millions that has fallen victim to this lie, and now it's time for you to decide to believe the truth. Because if you do not, you will continue down the road of the yo-yo dieting roller coaster, where your body's metabolic cycles will continue to be slowed down, stopping your weight loss dead in its tracks. And then eventually, no matter how strong you are, your cravings will win. You will simply give up on your healthy goals and on your dream body. Listen, this is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. Here's the truth and why you must stop blaming yourself. These products are not made to help you reach your goals. They are made to sell more, and these corporations do that by filling them with sugar and so-called natural flavors. They're engineered in the back rooms of massive food corporation labs to get you hooked. They depend on your suffering to make a buck. The bottom line is that these products are designed to increase your cravings. And checking the ingredients is just not enough. You can't even pronounce half of the ingredients. You know something fishy has got to be going on. It can be really confusing, and that's why a lot of really smart people still fall for this lie. these companies know a simple but powerful secret, and they use it against you. The truth may surprise you, but us humans were not wired to live without some of our favorite sweets and other foods we crave. The craving signal is actually your body's way of screaming out for the nutrients it needs to thrive. In nature, many foods that are considered bad or fattening are actually filled with beneficial nutrients and energy-boosting compounds that can't be found anywhere else. Plus, these foods help to balance your hormones and increase your natural resting metabolism. They can actually increase how many calories you burn naturally throughout the day without having to exercise. See, the foods I'm about to show you, including our favorite, chocolate, actually flip the hunger switch in your brain that tells your body you're full and satisfied. And when this hunger switch is flipped, it's that feeling of being comfortably full, 100% satisfied, and not even coming close to wanting another bite. Now that you're aware of the shocking science behind your cravings and the fattening food addictions that have crippled your weight loss success for years, let's get right into the 4 foods that were created by nature to satisfy your cravings without the sugar and without the junk. These are the 4 foods that are proven to flip your hunger switch so that you never feel inappropriately hungry. These are the exact same foods that countless of thousands of people just like you have used to beat their cravings and achieve their weight loss success that you too desire and deserve. And food number 4 is a miracle plant proven to provide you with 27 times more satisfaction once it's in your stomach. So by all means, keep watching. I'll share that with you in just a few moments, but first, let's take a look at filling superfood number 1, organic cocoa. I promised that chocolate would be on the list, and here it is at number 1. The truth is that cocoa might just be the most beneficial food on the planet. It has been proven to reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia, diabetes, and unhealthy cholesterol levels. In fact, a recent study showed that cocoa contains more antioxidant activity, polyphenols, and flavonols than other fruits tested, which included blueberries and acai berries. Now, combine this with cocoa's proven positive effects on the neurotransmitters responsible for your emotions, and cocoa could be called nature's greatest mood booster and antidepressant. Your cravings have a strong connection to your emotional state, and cocoa is one of the best ways in the world to flip that hunger switch, stop emotional eating, and end your food addictions once and for all. Now, number 2, organic cashew butter. If you have never had cashew butter, the best way I can describe it is like peanut butter that tastes more like vanilla and almond ice cream. In addition to being delicious, the nutritional and psychological aspects of cashews are astonishing. Healthy amounts of copper, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, and vitamin K are magnified by lesser-known phytonutrients. These nutrients all work together to tell your brain that you are full and satisfied. Additionally, cashews can even improve your memory, lower blood pressure, protect against heart disease, and reduce the risk of cancer and diabetes. Combine their sweet, buttery flavor with their health and brain-boosting nutrition, and you can see why cashews are your best friend when it comes to kicking your cravings to the curb. All right, number 3, organic coconut. Coconut is a key ingredient on your quest to end your cravings because science has proven that the flavor compounds found in coconut produce a natural, safe, and powerful feeling of decadence and indulgence. That means you feel like you're cheating, but actually giving your body exactly what it needs to perform at its best and effortlessly shed extra pounds while you still feel full. Recent studies on coconut have shown that it boosts your metabolism, increases your body's ability to burn fat, and curbs cravings for sweets. Decadent taste, plus almost unbelievable fat burning and hormonal benefits, means you really need to make coconut your friend today if you want to conquer cravings. Now, Food number 4 is going to be your new secret weapon to stay fuller longer than you ever thought possible. It's not quite as exotic as the first 3 foods, yet when you combine it with these foods that we just talked about, as I will show you in a moment, it will put an end to your cravings once and for all. Number 4, organic chia seeds. Chia seeds are among the most nutritious foods found on the planet. They are loaded with fiber, protein, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and various other micronutrients. The reason chia seeds are such a potent tool to fight your hunger and can drastically reduce appetite and cravings is due to their high fiber and protein content. In addition to reducing your risk for nearly all major cancers, mental diseases, diabetes, and heart disease, chia is a powerful weapon in your arsenal to beat your cravings, as it can absorb up to 27 times its weight in water. This causes chia to literally fill up your stomach and leaves you feeling comfortably full and satisfied for hours. Okay, that was a lot to cover, and you may feel a bit overwhelmed by all of this new information. And hey, that's okay. Now that you're armed with this info, you have just 2 choices. You can now go it alone and try to find your own high-quality sources of these superfoods that we talked about. You may be able to find them on the internet, but buying these powerful superfoods separately can be very expensive and very time-consuming. The total cost for just 1 week's supply to end your cravings is over $112. Or you can take choice 2. This is the smart choice. This is the quickest and easiest way to overcome your cravings and get the body and health you deserve. It's the smartest way to enjoy the delicious and naturally filling superfoods that will flip the hunger switch in your brain, leaving you satisfied for hours. And it will do this all without guilt because you know you're doing what's best for your body, your health, and shrinking your waistline. The great news is that we have done all the work for you. To make this as easy as possible for you, we have packed all 4 of these full trigger superfoods we just talked about, plus 3 more amazing superfoods into our Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffle. Yes, that is not a typo. We have cooked up the world's first and only Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffle. Now, these chocolate truffles are the smartest way to end your cravings and satisfy your sweet tooth, all in just 140 nutrition-packed, hormone-healing, metabolism-boosting, and fat-burning calories. Even if you believe that you've seen and tried everything, the Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffles will change the way you look at snacking and erase your most difficult-to-control cravings. Now, to save your time and mine, let me be upfront and tell you what the Craving Killers are not before I tell you what's in them. Our chocolate truffles are not made with any added sugar, flavorings, gluten, or GMO ingredients. Every ingredient is natural, wholesome, and filled with the nutrition your body really is craving. It's not filled with fake no-calorie sugars that are proven to wreak havoc on your hormones and your brain, which cause you to pack on extra pounds. It's also not some magic pill that will melt away pounds while you eat every piece of junk in sight. In fact, the Cravings Killer Truffle will be the reason that you can easily say no to all of the temptations you face every single day. I think you've been deceived by the big food corporations and those addictive products on store shelves long enough. And when you taste your creamy, satisfying first bite of our chocolate truffles, you will know this is the real deal. It's time to reach for an honest alternative that is made with nothing but the finest superfoods and created to fill you up and put a stop to your most difficult cravings. The Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffle is for anyone who struggles with cravings of any type. Obviously, if you love chocolate and sweets, you will love the flavor as well as the results. But even if you crave sugar, carbs, chips, pizza, or ice cream, you will still be satisfied because all the ingredients in the bar were carefully selected to flip that hunger switch in your brain and leave you satisfied for hours. Imagine how much more weight you could lose if you were not always obsessing and worried about what you can't eat. Imagine being able to effortlessly avoid the foods you know will derail your weight loss progress and leave you feeling guilty for the next week. Imagine confidently reaching for a decadent and wickedly delicious chocolate truffle at the end of a long day. The stress and anxiety you feel simply melt away as you take your first bite. And then as you slowly savor each of the decadent flavors, your brain begins to receive signals that it's getting the nutrition it needs to feel full and satisfied. While the chia seeds comfortably fill your stomach 27 times more than their size, you feel that deep, emotionally satisfying feeling of having eaten a big, savory meal. And you can indulge 100% guilt-free as each bar contains just 140 nutrition-packed, hormone-healing, metabolism-boosting, and fat-burning calories. What's even better is that many of our raving fans report they feel completely full and satisfied after eating just half a bar. That means those 100-calorie snack packs really need to go into the garbage, as you'll be erasing your hunger and cravings with just 70 nutritious and delicious calories. As you probably know, there are no easy answers when it comes to weight loss. Yet, I have made stopping your cravings once and for all as easy as possible. So if you really want to enjoy the satisfying taste of chocolate, cashews, and coconut while getting leaner and healthier, if you want to put an end to those daily or even hourly cravings that are holding you back from weight loss success, if you want to give yourself an excuse to enjoy healthy snacks that balance your hormones and fire up your fat-burning metabolism, and if you want it all without extra calories, without fattening sugar bombs, and without having to chew on expensive cardboard snacks, then guess what? Our Craving Killers chocolate truffles aren't an answer for you. They are the only answer for you. It's the only answer for Jacqueline, who wrote me an email a few weeks ago. She said, "I want to be healthy, but I'm not going to give up sweets. I'm all about balance. I eat these whenever I start craving sugar, and within a few minutes, the cravings are gone, stay gone, and I never feel like I'm missing out." And here's Carly from Texas, who gives them to her whole family. She writes, "These are perfect after-school snacks for my daughters. My husband and I certainly enjoy them too. I'm happy to finally have something that tastes like a treat, and I don't feel bad about giving them to my family." Now, let's take a look at what's inside these one-of-a-kind chocolate truffles. First, of course, there is organic cocoa, cashew butter, organic coconut, and organic chia seeds that I explained are the 4 most powerful superfoods to stop your cravings. Then, to really crank up your body's fat burning to the next level, we included a proprietary blend of pea protein plus the amino acid leucine to maximize your fat loss. This proprietary and powerful combination of pea protein and amino acids can increase your caloric burn, wait for it, by up to 700 calories per day through a biological process known as muscle protein synthesis. So, not only are you flipping your hunger switch and killing your cravings, but you're also going to rev up your metabolism and burn fat effortlessly throughout your day. Just as important here is what's not in your Craving Killer chocolate truffles. No artificial sweeteners, no added sugar, no gluten, and definitely no GMOs. As you've probably noticed by now, Cravings Killer chocolate truffles are by far the easiest and most convenient way to beat your worst cravings and ignite your fat loss. And it goes without saying that your life is far more enjoyable and reaching your weight loss goals is much easier when you are not a slave to your cravings or scary food addictions. Now, you may be thinking, I bet any product that gives me all of that would cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. Considering the quality of the superfood ingredients in these truffles and how they can completely transform your relationship with food, they should cost more than they do. I'll cover the cost in a second and the discount you'll get today by ordering on this page in just a moment. But first, I I want you to keep in mind that if you were to purchase all 7 of the full trigger superfoods, it would cost you over $145 for the same amount that you will get in just one box of Craving Killer chocolate truffles. $145. And if you were to buy other Cravings products like snack packs and shakes, you can easily spend 50, 60, or even $70 on their secret, and as you now know, addictive formulas. And let's be honest, we both know those products are filled with sugar and junk that will do nothing but pack on the pounds. Now, my personal mission is to help 1 million people reach their ideal weight and to achieve their highest level of health and vitality. Because of this, today I'm going to make picking up your own supply of Craving Killer chocolate truffles a no-brainer. I have a special discount that is only available to you on this page. In fact, I'm going to recommend that you buy more than 1 box because the price drops dramatically if you buy 2 or more. All you have to do is click on the number under the quantity and choose how many boxes you would like before you submit your order. Now, don't decide right now. Try this one on me for 30 days. In fact, use my triple guarantee. Just try the Cravings Killer chocolate truffles for 30 days. If you don't experience a dramatic reduction in the frequency and intensity of your cravings, if you do not effortlessly pass up the junk food and find yourself shedding unwanted body fat, hey, if you don't even like the creamy texture or the picture on the box, if for whatever reason you are not 100% satisfied in every way, I'll gladly refund your purchase price. No hassles, no worries, and we'll part as friends no matter what. Have a look below this video now. Click on the big green button below to secure your discounted price before we sell out. Yes, we are going to sell out fast because we create such small batches to ensure the highest quality products, and we often sell out, so it's really important that you act now. I don't want you to miss out because once we've sold out, it normally takes us 4 to 6 weeks to get more in stock, so please, again, don't wait. Even if you're just curious about finally ending your cravings, you need to click the button below, and all orders are going to be processed on a first come, first served basis, and we probably only have a few boxes left, so get clicking. In fact, I highly recommend that you take advantage of our subscribe and save offer that will give you a 10% lifetime discount and priority access to every batch we produce in the future. Of course, there's not going to be any contracts and no nonsense. You can cancel, pause, and update your subscription at any time, no worries. Now, after you click the big green order button, here's exactly what you can expect. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure shopping page, which looks like this. Ta-da! Then you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, which looks like this. Then, after you have made your selection, you will be given the opportunity to select the add-ons that will help you to boost your metabolism and lose weight even faster. These are the exact tools that our most successful customers use to help them achieve accelerated fat loss. Then, just fill out the information on the next page and click the green button. It's that simple. I will then rush your Cravings Killer chocolate truffles to your door, and in no time, you will be enjoying the decadent taste of chocolate, cashews, and coconuts while you rebalance your hormones, cut your cravings, and boost your energy. Remember, you've been struggling with your cravings far too long. Unless you take action today, you run a grave risk of deeper levels of frustration and real resentment over not living the life you deserve. And you will continue to struggle with all the temptations that have been created to make you fail. Yet, simply by choosing to take action today and picking up your own supply of Cravings Killer chocolate truffles, everything will change for the better. Imagine right now how it will feel the moment you know that you finally found your answer to beating your cravings that have derailed your progress so far. You're bursting with confidence, filled with energy, turning heads as you walk into the room. You are finally free from your cravings, at peace, and you know you are right on target as you achieve your health and weight loss goals. You are finally experiencing the body you deserve at long last. You're right. It's true that your cravings are not fully your fault. And now you know why. It's true that you've been lied to in the past about quick fix solutions. The foods that have been used to cut your cravings have only been making them worse by spiking your blood sugar levels and messing up your hormones, both of which lead to more cravings. It's a vicious cycle. Well, today is your day. Your day to retake control by taking responsibility to take the action necessary to put an end to your cravings and to begin anew with a real craving solution that simply works. Remember, unlike those junk-filled cardboard snacks that leave you addicted and wanting more, this is the real deal and it's 100% guaranteed. I'm asking you right now to just try Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffles for 30 full days on me. Either you are thrilled with how you feel or you pay nothing. Plus, I will never leave you hanging. Either myself or my team will get back to you quickly with any questions you have, so you'll always feel taken care of. Listen, don't put this off a second longer. Let me tell you why. First, keep in mind that due to the high quality of the product, we only make very small batches, and when we run out, it often takes us 6 to 8 weeks to get the highly popular product back in stock. Second, we're currently offering a steep discount that will only be available during this exclusive launch period. Just know this, I will eventually have to increase the price closer to the retail value, as it's really a massive discount I'm offering you. So please act now before we run out and before the price goes up. Now remember, unless you act today, tomorrow will never come. Look, it's no longer even a question of want. You need Cravings Killer Chocolate Truffles, and now you just have to take action and do the only smart thing you can do. Claim yours now before someone else does and enjoy a steep discount and finally get rid of your cravings once and for all. Please click the green button below right now and let's get you started today.